go to bed.
Not feeling
Your
very
eyelids are drooping,
alright.
and staying up
But
won't help.
it is what it is. We're gonna try to figure out what the hell is going on with my PS5, PS4, 4, 5, 6. Let's bring up the chat on my thing. Oh, I forgot to rename it. BRB, I'm gonna quickly do. Right, we are back. Let's continue our lovely little game. I decided I'm gonna do Love and Deepspace again today. I think I've claimed as much as I can. I also read the Silas Promise card as well, and I also got this one finally. I'm hoping in a big stream where I go through all the story again, I can be able to do a lot of that content sort of as its own stream, because I do tend to play a lot of them off camera, so kind of giving a second reaction when it comes to when we're done finishing the main story. I also switched back to Sim. Quickly make her look nice. This is not alcohol. 0%. It's non-alcohol. Because your girl can't drink any alcohol. Just, I'd say pretty a good thing, to be honest. It's not that I'm anti-alcohol. I just feel that with me, it just doesn't suit. Me and alcohol just don't mix very well, to be honest. Right, there we go. Let's do that. Sorry if I sound a bit off today. I think I've just got a bit of a hay fever. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I may not do as much reacting as I usually do. I was like, I'm going to stream Love and Deepspace because I feel like it. We'll probably go till about 9:30 today. And then we will finish the stream there. Let's get this one. And I will go through the world underneath stuff as well. I know Angel has done a series on her YouTube channel. If you search up, there's a creator called Angel. There's kind of summarized all the world underneath content, and she's really good for this sort of thing. So, I don't know if this is the Silas one, but within the span of a month, the fast paced feat's significant return and subsequent secret departure stirs intense public discussion. The rumours that circulated when Skyhaven was under martial law discussed the fleet's armed operations to eliminate certain anomalous wanderers. While no footage of these events has surfaced, the fleet's tight-lipped response has inevitably sown seeds of panic amongst the population. After the Chronograph catastrophe, the Hunters Association revealed several reports on Wanderer evolution and their mutations. Like humans, Wanderers continues to get stronger. Peace remains a distant goal for this world. As people grow increasingly uneasy about the fleet's mysterious operations, a bombshell announcement takes everyone by surprise. Ever announces the imminent launch of a project called the Fountain of Atay. The 40-second preview quickly becomes a global sensation and the focal point of discussions worldwide. The internet debates the development and application of protocol technology. Skyhaven powered by protocol energy becomes the target of widespread criticism due to the fleet's recent actions. Countless conspiracy theories emerge. Beneath the floating island, Lincoln's scattered lights weave an intricate web across the land. In the windless night, dark figures filled by glass windows, they're quickly masked by the red glow of aircraft warning lights atop skyscrapers. The unrest brewing online seeps quietly into the physical world and ferments under Lincoln's facade of normalcy. Waves of controversial topics stoke the growing public outrage. The association becomes the primary target of this rising tide. In response, the association implements a series of countermeasures. This includes the covert relocation of the Spatian core stored in the association's building.
Ha! Look at all the online discussions. It's a circus now. What is Ever really up to? Did you guys find any leads? Throwing around phrases like groundbreaking achievement and the next step in human evolution. They've got guts.
In a self-driving protocol vehicle, Simone scrolls through the endless stream of updates on her phone.
Given their extensive research into protocors, they do have the credentials to back up such claims.
As a protoist, I'm all for advancing protocore tech, but Ever, with methods as sketchy as theirs, they might drag us down with them.
The Fountain of Atay has reignited the purest attacks against protocors.
At their core, the protoists and purists represent two opposing viewpoints: support for the development of protocol technology and the opposition to it. The purists believe that although protocols are powerful, they're dangerous. There are too many unknowns, and overzealous research can lead to a catastrophic crisis. In earlier years, they urged humanity not to be blinded by profit. They argued that using Earth's natural energy resources was the only way to ensure civilization survived in a stable condition.
Our latest missions have been targeted by their radical members. That's why we need to transport the Spatium core in secret. Both of you need to be on high alert.
If those purists dare to cause trouble, they can say hello to my protocore particle cannon.
they're traditional, certain prototypes can be just as extreme. After all, we've only researched less than 10% of a protocore's potential. There's nothing wrong with maintaining a healthy respect for the unknown.
True.
Wow, Andrew. A deep space hunter like you is defending the purists? They're the ones trying to stop our technological progress.
Haven't the purists been quiet for several years now?
That's because our protocore tech has developed so rapidly and successfully these past few years. The stuff's been integrated into every aspect of our daily lives, big and small. The purists always insisted that humans shouldn't develop protocore technology. But the reality is, humanity can't live without it now. Facts speak louder than words.
Improving a person's quality of life, fighting wanderers, and helping humanity explore the deep space tunnel and secrets beyond our universe. The prototist's vision for the future is being realized one step at a time. Without concrete evidence to support the purist claims, it's only natural that they lost ground.
What about you? Whose side are you on?
I like this. I side with the limited edition chocolate pie from the association cafeteria. It's delicious and replenishes you with stamina. She's like, I don't give a frick about whatever this is. I feel like Celia would just not care. She'd play stupid debate. What? The vehicle passes through the tunnel, which is the last highly dangerous point. Designated route. The secure vault is at the end of this road.
Metaflux levels are within a stable range. Begin storage intake procedures.
We really worked hard today. Since this is our last shift, let's finish strong. Late night snacks are on me.
Wait, there's a massive surge of metaflux heading straight for us. It's coming in fast.
The readings are normal. You guys.
Oh! At that moment, a truck wreathed in flames and crackling with powerful metaflux comes barreling towards us. From behind, it's going at full speed. As soon as Simone and I jump out of the cargo hold, our transport vehicle is violently thrown into the air. An explosion releases searing heat behind us. We have an emergency. Transport vehicle IO9 is under attack. Coordinates are being transmitted, requesting backup. The effects are still quite funny. Oh, I didn't read that. Procore particles drift around, overturning the transport vehicle. Through my blurred vision, I see several distorted figures emerging from the flame.
Go. You're free.
Gosh, whatever, people. The unfamiliar voice is masked by crackling flames. My ears are still ringing, and I can't tell if what I'm hearing is real or just in my head.
It's a shame we're seeing each other again when you're in such a pitiful state. Did Josephine ever mention our time together at the Gaia Research Center?
Oh no, I recognize that name. Who are you?
I guess not.
Oh. Excruciating pain tears through my entire body as my heart begins to tremble uncomfortably.
Who I am doesn't matter. The real question is, who are you?
Oh gosh, this is gonna be the game Amnesia flashbacks again. She suddenly grabs my throat, and a sharp pain pierces my neck. It's 1,000 needles. It's like 1,000 needles just stabbed me. 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I am too warm for this. back. Whew. It's a sharp pain pierced through my neck, like 1,000 needles just stabbed me. I feel like I'm suffocating as I lose control of my limbs. My heart pounds violently, while a chaotic force stirs through my body. Blood trickles down my forehead, though my crimson-tinted vision. Through my crimson-tinted vision, I see a container holding the spatial core rolling.
You were born in the depths of deep space. You were supposed to be ours, a one-of-a-kind, precious creation.
Nope.
Without the key, the fountain of Ate will only remain a poor imitation.
Oh, okay. Dave, I hear something. I hear something faintly crack. Suddenly, an unprecedented power surges through my veins and bursts forth with brilliant light.
The key belongs to no one else. You are the one who holds all of its secrets.
Transporting the spatial core was a classified mission for special operations. The attack wasn't revealed to the outside world. After spending 2 days in the hospital, Simone and I were ordered to spend all missions and focus on resting until we made a full recovery. Afterwards, Jenna secretly visited us to reveal the truth. The association's president, as well as others, suspected there was a high-ranking mole in the association. Since Simone and I were now known to the enemy, we needed to lay low. Our temporary suspension was to protect us and serve as a smokescreen. Externally, the radical purists needed to be handled with caution. Internally, dealing with the mole would inevitably disrupt their plans. Jenna didn't really talk about the spatial core. She just gave me a look that told me to be patient. I wish I did have this cold. Chaotic energy courses through my blood. The burning sensation in my chest is more intense than the pain from my injuries. Unable to sleep, I toss and turn, then I finally sit up and turn on the bedside lamp. My heartbeat is faster than usual. I quickly press my hands against my chest and rest my head on my knees. I can't believe I ended up absorbing the spatial core. Why me? Wait, she absorbed what? Another sharp pain strike. Let's just wait. Right. Another sharp pain strikes my chest. The several strange energy streams are torn apart. They proceed to merge together and create an endless, restless turbulence.
Did Josephine ever mention our time together at the Gaia Research Center? The key belongs to no one else. You are the one who holds all of its secrets.
Interesting. Grandma? The research materials Grandma left behind might not just be an unfinished story. They could be a link in a much larger chain. Unicorn and the Gaia Research Center, that's where time has sealed away the truth I seek. The Gaia Research Center, if I remember correctly, it was in what used to be the most prosperous district, now known as N109 Zone. Silas. Let's see if there's a key waiting for my return. Once my injuries are healed, I don't hesitate reporting my next target during my administrative leave to Jenna via the secret comms channel. The ruins of the Gaia Research Center located in the N109 zone. She's going back, girls! Amidst the snow-covered mountains stands a building of precise geometric perfection, the Fractal Library. It was erected an unknown time. The library doors slowly part. Wearing robes, a young boy with snow-white hair pushes them open. A soft, ethereal light spills out from behind the doorway and touches the snow. The boy looks down and gently scoops up the small, white creature at his feet.
It's time to collect what's due from the 7-year promise, Shuchi. We need to pay the emissary a visit. I wonder how he's doing.
The boy.
How have these
This
7
boy.
years treated him? Is he getting along with his classmates? Did he succeed in his thesis defense?
Why are we just meeting this boy? As the light fades, the boy's foot sinks into something soft. Snowflakes fall onto his head. He's surprised.
Huh? How did the library end up here? Did I mess up the incantation?
The white creature suddenly leaps down and runs away. Its tail playfully draws arcs in the snow behind it.
Shuchi, I know you haven't seen snow in a long time, but that doesn't mean you can just run off.
Aww. The boy hesitantly grabs his traveling bag and runs after the creature. He manages to catch its tail just before he falls face first into the snow. Behind him, the massive library doors slowly close. He raises his hand, only to realize he left the Isus bracelet the emissary gave to him in the library.
Oh, Book of Answers, just this once, would you be so kind as to tell me where I am?
His bag suddenly bulges as a thick book emerges from it. Opening itself, it rapidly flips through its pages before finally materializing 2 words: the Arctic.
How long will it take to get back to Lincoln City?
The Book of Answers flips its pages once more. 8,000 kilometers. Check my audio's all good. In the desolate Arctic, a boy and his companion slightly drag their luggage, their figures gradually vanishing into the endless expanse of white. Okay, who is this child? Okay. Who is this child? Someone left their child behind. Yes. Leaving the southern area of Lincoln, I drive down Blair Boulevard. The scenery on both sides of this wide street slowly deteriorates. After I installed the anti-interference chip Silas sent me on my motorcycle, I've been able to freely pass through the protofield disrupted no hunt zone number 62 to 65 and arrive at what was the most prosperous tech hub in the region. Now it has been a criminal paradise, the N109 zone. The abandoned building where I first met him stands in the desolate courtyard. Come to think of it, a lot of time has passed since my initial meeting with the feared leader of Otakainis. After entering the N109 zone, the streets remain deserted. Not a soul could be seen, but it becomes livelier as I approach the central district. A river of people flows through the streets. They surge with me towards the same destination. What's going on? It sounds like it's coming from the Sharon. Above the streets, a massive holographic screens glow neon blue. They display live footage of the district in 4 areas. A scarred woman is bandaged, a knife wound in her shoulder at the street corner, and a boy who cornered a wonder in the dark alley rips out its protocol with his bare hands. A gang member plunges a dagger into his companion's chest. That? I'm just finishing off this chocolate. Isn't Sharon supposed to be a trading hub? Why are they fighting? As at the top of the display, rows of names and numbers flicker rapidly. Old ones are erased as new ones appear in their place. Is this some kind of competition? Nothing that happens in the N109 zone surprises me anymore. I turn my attention away from the massive display and keep trying to call Silas. When I visited the old workshop, its owner knew Grandma. They were probably colleagues. If I want to find where the Gaia Research Center was located, he probably has some leads. Silas had raced through the streets to get us to the odd workshop, and I was unfamiliar with the N109 zone back then. To find it again, the most effective way would be to ask Silas. He's not answering. Pardon me. Fine, I'll fetch him from on a kindness base. Driving 270. I was 270. I'm about to make a turn into the alley ahead when a bullet whizzes past me. It grazes my temple. My body lurches to the side as I dodge, but the momentum sends my bike sliding until it crashes into a corner. It's completely wrecked. I barely regain my footing when another bullet tears through the air. It's heading straight for me. Silas, clink. A cane flashes before me and deflects the bullet. It ricochets into the wall and leaves behind a smoking hole in it. Silas.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh.
There are places you shouldn't wander into.
Who is this guy? At my feet, a thin orange-red laser stretches across the street to the buildings on the sides of the street. Oh, is this
Caron
man?
is hosting its triennial Zalion hunt right now. Everything beyond that line is in the killing zone.
Of course.
One step is all it takes for the surveillance drones to lock onto you with their multi-lens systems. Then they'll automatically register you as a participant.
Ah.
Every criminal in the N109 zone is waiting to hunt down the lost lambs who walk in.
I dust myself off and get up. Who are you? The man before me appears to be in his 50s or 60s. His white hair is neatly combed under a gentleman's hat, and he's using an old-fashioned cane as support. He stands in stark contrast to the chaos of these streets.
I'm just a ferryman on the river Styx. I help travelers cross.
Okay, interesting.
Are you planning to cross Caron's river?
Like a king surveying his domain, he turns to look at the eastern and western districts of Sharon that are surrounded by orange laser barriers.
Shall I be your guide?
I'm gonna say thanks, but no thanks. He seems sketchy. His offer seems harmless, but the curious glint in his eyes makes me hesitant about accepting his help. Experience has taught me one simple thing. When someone becomes interested in you, trouble is far behind. Especially in the N109 zone, girly. Thanks, but I'll take a different route.
The killing zone spans across 8 streets, and the arena in Caron's central district is its epicenter.
Right.
Ambushes like the one you experienced can happen at any moment. Taking a different route might not be the best choice.
Are you kidding me? We have to trust a sketchy man. Right before my eyes, he steps over that orange-red boundary, but the attack I expected to happen never occurs. Across my arms and study his gaze, which seemingly shines with goodwill. Are you trying to make me ask why you weren't attacked? He reaches behind his ear and proceeds a round chip no bigger than a fingernail.
This is an ID camouflage chip. If you have one, it masks your biometric data so you can't be traced.
Interesting.
As long as you're within 3 steps of me, you'll be within its range of concealment.
I take the chip and examine it. My evil doesn't detect anything suspicious, so I hand it back to him. Alright, I'll trust you for now. With my biometric data masked, I follow this unfamiliar elderly man into the devastated eastern district of Sharon. Ooh, okay. Oh, we're having a sick night tonight. Ooh. Alright. Oh, goodness. A stretch of gunpowder and blood fills the streets, and the continuous metaflux explosions make my heart pound like a drum. If you're... Ooh, that is... If you're not like those criminals, then you shouldn't mind answering a few questions. What are the rules for the Zion hunt? Zion? No, I don't know. A cold wind sweeps past us as 3 humanoid wanderers crash into a roadside shop. They grab and tear a person's limbs apart. I guess the rule would be try to survive. Or like, it would be like a battle royale, be the last one standing. Then a sudden protocol explosion engulfs the storefront.
They're like that. Hunts of the primal variety. People become hunters and prey to fight for a gold coin. With it, they'll be granted one wish from the Lord of Caron.
That's Karen.
At the very end, whoever enters the central arena with the coin and remains the last one standing becomes the winner.
From the upper floor of a shop, a drunken man leans halfway out. He quietly raises his gun in our direction.
You can use evil weapons, protocore weapons, and your own fists.
A roar resounds before a bullet can leave the gun. We remain untouched as our would-be attacker falls, his chest pierced by metaflux.
Wanderers are just another weapon people use to hunt each other.
Oh. So like pet wanderers? The drones record everything. The screens immediately cycle between shots of death and victory. It's literally like the Hunger, so that you'd seen like Alice in Borderland or like Squid Games or something like that. I see more like kind of mix of Hunger Games and like Squid Game-esque sort of thing. As someone in the darkness, and somewhere in the darkness, thunderous cheers erupt from the crowd. Yeah, it's like the Hunger Games.
What a beast. I've seen him before. He's formidable when he isn't drunk.
The man stops, his hands clasped over his cane. He closes his eyes as if to observe a moment of silence for the deceased.
Isn't it brutal? I hope you weren't frightened.
He seems like a good man for the N109 zone. It takes more than that to scare me. I've witnessed deaths worse than this.
Indeed. Life has a way of catching us off guard.
Stepping over the fallen body, he leads me to a place with a brilliantly lit sign that reads Elysium, the true paradise. Elysium? Elysium? I think that's Elysium. A familiar bar is packed tonight. Everyone clutches their drinks as they're gathered around a screen that's broadcasting the Xeon hunt.
Here are the latest predictions. You can't miss these guaranteed winners. Come one, come all. Who wants to join the fray? Join us!
Stop banging on my tables. Do you think hiding in my little sanctuary and drinking your life away makes you special?
It's not like I don't pay for my drinks. I'd rather drink myself to death here than get killed the moment I step outside.
I miss the cacophony of voices urging people to place their bets. This dangerous business brewed from people's lives proves to be very enticing. It's legit like the Hunger
Games.
Games.
Placing bets this year, but being the hunt's primary target isn't exactly a blessing.
So we've had Silas buy out a Squid Games quarters, and now we have the Hunger Games happening in the N19 zone. Bro!
Opportunity is always born from danger. It's a traditional rule of the Zalian hunt.
I did say it, I keep saying it right. The elderly voice cuts through the air with commanding authority. Everyone turns their heads at the same time.
Our old man Dimitri's here.
Hey!
Who's you pick this year, old man?
I need to discuss something with a friend. Would you mind waiting here for a moment? The meal sets here are good, and the drinks are decent. Give them a try if you're interested.
I politely nod, however, I've decided not to touch the food in this place. Yeah, don't blame her.
Dear, why did you say our drinks are decent? You're so picky, Gramps.
A piece of lemon-scented hands encircle my neck, but they quickly pull away before I can retaliate. The owner of Elysium moves to face me.
Ah, we meet again, Missy. You're really something else if you know someone like Dimitri.
His name is Dimitri? Who is he exactly?
He's the Lord of Charon. As the true owner of Charon, Dimitri is the one who hosts the Zion hunt. The arena at the center of the market belongs to him too.
But Sharon is supposed to be a free trading zone. How can a place like this have an owner?
You're not the only one curious about it. But Dimitri's background, Elysium, has been open for years. But I haven't heard anything about his past.
Oh, got another mysterious guy.
Even Silas, the leader of Anakinus, keeps his distance from Dimitri.
Oh! That's interesting. Come to think of it, Silas hasn't mentioned him before.
Since this isn't our first meeting, let me properly introduce myself. Aslin. That's my name.
That's a pretty name. Celia.
Would you like to order something?
I'll pass. I didn't bring my wallet. Allison's lips curl into a mysterious smile.
Elysium doesn't always collect payment in cash. And our services extend beyond just filling empty stomachs.
Should go get Silas to pay. Before I can ask for details, Dimitri returns and gives me a nod.
I've finished my business. Come here. I'll escort you out.
Behind the counter, Allison lowers her voice and winks at me.
If you need anything special in the future, ask for the connoisseur's menu. I'll give you a 20% discount.
Queen.
Bye-bye. Come back soon.
I love it. She's so good. She's my favorite. She's one of my favorite. Oh gosh, we're back. She's one of my favorites. I think she's one of my favorite characters in the main story. No, she's just baddie. As I step outside, gunshot screams and mechanical laughter fills my ears once more. It's hard to believe that this refined elderly gentleman behind me is the master of a hellish domain. So, I heard you're Lord of Sharon? You said the winners of the Zion Hunt can make a wish to Lord of Sharon. Can you actually grant any wish they make?
Of course not. That's something only gods can do.
He's scamming them!
Human wishes are nothing but mundane desires. Fulfilling them is a simple matter.
Is he not human? Is bro not human? With Dimitri leading the way, every danger we encounter becomes something to walk past. It allows me to safely traverse this lawless battlefield. Mephisto! It's the baby! It's the baby! Just as we're about to step over the thin orange-red laser, a familiar crow breaks the silence. Across the street, Mephisto perches on a lamppost. He looks at me and tilts his head. Hi?
Your friend is here to pick you up.
Silas! The cane falls onto the laser line, and the Lord of Sharon stops at the edge of his territory, taking not a single step
I'm sure
forward.
our next meeting will be much sooner than this time.
Don't leave! Your girl's gonna get killed! What do you mean?
I mean, my duty as your escort has come to an end. Until we meet again.
Dimitri watches me leave with an unwavering smile, like an ordinary old man out for a walk in the park. Come on, Silas, let's go. We are having the car check. I love that Mephisto shows up. I miss that bird. I miss that bird so much. Oh, we're back. With Mephisto as my escort, I arrive at the familiar base without a hitch. Yay, it's the baby! Thanks. As soon as I enter the building, I hear a violent explosion from one of the rooms. Is Otacana's base also involved in the Zion hunt? No. The room is dark, mindful of Silas's sensitive eye. I turn on a floor lamp at its lowest setting. In the center of the room stands 4 egg-shaped gaming pods. 3 of them are rocking back and forth. Their surfaces covered in LED lights pulsate in tandem with the explosion sound effects. He's a gamer! I love it. I love it. Silas, this like formidable leader, is just a gamer boy. I walk up to Silas's gaming pod and knock on it several times. Silas? Silas. Mephisto's been caught. The base is surrounded. They're after you. Absorbed in his virtual world, Silas doesn't respond. Oh, come on. I walk away and settle into the 4th gaming pod, the only one that's empty. Inside, the surrounding screens transform into an endless expanse of stars. Realistic sound effects fill my ears. I fire up my spaceship and set off to pursue Silas's fleet. I lock onto the engines. The first ship I see, grip the controls and open fire.
Who was that? That's brutal.
Kieran! Pressing home my advantage, I target the next ship. It's immediately destroyed. I miss this lot. I miss this lot in the main story, man. And just like that, the only one ship remains in the game aside from mine. It must be Silas's. Activate the ship AI and lock onto the ship Q313.
Target spotted. Would you like to initiate tracking?
Divert all power to the engines, don't let him escape. My ship engines burst with brilliant blue light as I surge towards Silas's vessel. Ship Q313 remains unfazed. It gracefully spins away from my attacks as I close in. However, the elegant move proves to be costly. The ship's tail grazes a meteor which triggers red warning lights in Silas's cockpit. The simulation ends with blaring alarms still echoing as the gaming pod slowly opens. Silas emerges and removes his hologram helmet. Oh, I like this outfit. Is this one from No Defense
Why
Zone?
were you so riled up? You blew up half the battlefield, too. Are you satisfied now?
Yes. I'm short on time. After I ask my question, I'll go. I expect him to make excuses about losing the game. Instead, he furrows his brow while he stares at me. Whoa.
You had something nice to eat?
No, I was at Elysium. The owner and I caught up.
Playing dumb isn't very nice, kitten.
As he speaks, he moves closer to me as if sensing something.
A special protocore. Is it an ether core?
Silas's accurate assessment catches me off guard. While trying to keep the energy within me stable, I turn to look at him and respond with an inquisitive smile. What's wrong? Weren't you always hoping I'd get stronger?
Who gave it to you?
Oh no. It's related to an incident. A few days ago, the Hunters Association's protocol transport vehicle was attacked. I was on it.
I heard. The association getting humiliated is an excellent source of entertainment for the N109 zone.
Of course it is. A strange person infiltrated the group of attackers. She found me and started talking about these bizarre things. That stuff is still uncertain, so I decide to tell Silas only the simplest parts. Just as I was on the verge of losing consciousness, my body instinctively absorbed the spatial core. His Adam's apple bobs once, and I catch a glimpse of the protocol in his eye, emitting a dizzying red glow. Before I can get a better look, he walks to the minibar. He downs a glass. He downs a glass of liquor. Oh god! Bro's like, I need alcohol for this. The turbulent energy within me finally settles down, and I realize Silas is locked in an intense battle against his desire for protocols.
Setting aside the possibility that you're here to show off your shiny new protocore, what brings you to the N109 zone?
I walk towards him and bring up a holographic map of my watch's interface. This map was created during Lincoln's final field survey before the coronavirus catastrophe.
And?
As I continue to zoom in on the display, the words Gaia Research Center appear on the map. The person who almost killed me said I first appeared here. During one of the Unicorn research team's experiments. Silas glances at it before turning his attention to the chessboard on the table.
And you actually believe that nonsense?
I need to go there and find answers. Then I'll know if she's lying or not. Oh, action, bop. Our last game ended in a draw, so I quietly join the chess match as Silas remains quiet. After surveying the chessboard, I move my rook from the back rank. When I was younger, I had doubts about my past. Later, I figured out that so long as I was healthy and safe, none of it really mattered. But a human heart shouldn't contain a protocore. I need to find out who I really am instead of waiting for mysterious people to find me. As soon as I reach for another piece, Silas immediately captures one of my pawns.
And then what? Do you actually believe that learning about your past will make things
I
better?
love this! I wish they animated the scene like this. That would have been so cool. He's just like leaning over and moving the piece. That would be so cool. When I see people, whether close or distant, suddenly racing towards a destination, refusing to accept the unforgivable position, refusing to accept the unfavorable position, I look at the chessboard again. I take my knight, my only chance for a breakthrough. The one who seems to stay still may be left at a disadvantage forever.
That's just what it looks like on the surface, kitten. As soon as you make your move, you give your opponents an opening. Sometimes the best move is not to make one at all.
As he speaks, he taps my king. It's safe for now, but it's trapped in a setup for a pincer attack. There's little hope of escape. What about you? Oh. Before I can pull back his hand, I quickly grab my queen and point it at Silas's eye. Your fusion with the protocol couldn't have been a coincidence either. Is that a friendly piece of advice or a warning? In our brief standoff, he finally shows his first smile of the day.
My situation holds no value as a reference point. Those words were nothing but a distraction so I could win the game.
Silas grabs the chess piece from my hand. Taking my wrist, he guides me to the floor-to-ceiling window. As the curtains slowly part, they reveal the night sky. Below us is the N109 zone in its entirety.
Since 2034, the N109 zone has undergone multiple rounds of reconstruction. Look at the outside world. Can you match any of these roads to that old map of yours?
The once straight street becomes a maze. Nearly all the landmarks have vanished. Surely the people who used to live here...
They left.
Ever's agent handlers for gathering intel?
Dead.
What about the old workshop owner? Surely he's...
Unfortunately for you, he just left town yesterday. He won't be back until next month at the earliest.
Oh gosh, damn it. I frown as my leads get cut off before me.
Do you really want to know?
Even if I didn't, people keep forcing me to find out. He pushes me closer to the window. Then I realize it. The only person who knows the truth has been right here all along, Silas. Is it?
Underground.
Following Silas's gesture, I see it. The massive holographic screen in the sky. It's the heart of the Zion Hunt. I experienced today a paradise of bloodshed and rivalry, the Charon Arena. We got it, girls! Oh, I feel cold them on that moment. The massive holographic display makes everything feel strangely unreal. The latest rankings continue to scroll by. The individual in first place has remained unchanged since this afternoon. To hold the top spot for so long in such a brutal hunt, he must be strong.
He's been at the top since last night. He's good. I'll give him that.
Each change in the ranking marks the end of another life. They know it's suicide, yet they still eagerly rush in. Is that coin really worth it?
I see you know a thing or two. But fewer than 30% of the participants are there for that coin.
Oh.
In the N109 zone, what matters more is the desire to hunt, the thirst for bloodshed, the craving for domination.
True.
Or a means to prove one's loyalty.
He steps away from the window and the curtains close behind him. Through the gap, a red X appears on the first place portrait before it vanishes forever from the giant screen. Based on your experience, how much longer will the hunt last? Since the dazzling neon lights have been blocked, my thoughts become clearer. The safest option would be to search under the arena after the hunt ends.
By the looks of it, the finals will start tomorrow. This stage always ends quickly. It never goes beyond 6 or 7 days. This year's hunt has some extra stakes involved, so the finals will be more intense. It'll be over in 2 days. After that,
he walks to the sofa with measured steps and takes a seat.
the arena will be demolished.
What?
Many have coveted the arena for years, but its owner isn't as young as he used to be. His grip on power isn't the same anymore. So, the vultures circling this territory already have a silent agreement in place. They'll host an overtime match once the Zoan hunt is over.
Looks like participating in the Zoan hunt is my last chance to find the Gaia Research Center. After breaking into the arena by myself, is no easy feat. Who knows what awaits in the ruins of the research center? I can't waste too much of my energy on fighting. I need an ally, Silas. My gaze falls on Silas, who's sitting on the sofa. He's like, ew.
Don't even think about it, kitten.
You've been watching the hunt unfold from the sidelines. Don't tell me you haven't been plotting something.
Are you implying you're the one who has all the schemes?
Ooh. Girl. Pretending to threaten him, I playfully pin him down on the sofa. Girl, you said you don't mind me using you. And right now, I really want to use you so I can get into that arena. It's not like you'll lose if you join. It's a win-win situation, right?
If you want to drag me into this, flattery and tricks won't be enough. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, kitten. I have guests to meet, so I can't join you in your gladiator game.
Who? There's a knock at the door. Luke and Kieran, who had left the gaming pods, have returned. Their voices come through the other side.
Boss, our people just delivered their report. We've taken care of all the goods ever brought this time.
Leave a few alive. There's no need to be too thorough.
Yes, sir.
There are a few troublemakers in the area, boss. Can we?
Do as you please.
Thank you, boss.
They're like kids at a candy store. They're like, can we please? Thank you, boss. Thank you. Your guests are from ever?
They came all the way here, saying they have a profitable deal to discuss. How could I not play the role of a gracious host?
You're planning to take them all down?
Is it a bad idea?
It's great, actually. Team up, you're both doing it. With one graceful stride, he helps me stand, grabs my shoulders, and turns me around.
Come. It's not like you're busy. Let's see what kind of presents they've prepared.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it! After our high-speed ride, we find ourselves before some ruins. They're shrouded in mist and gun smoke. The air is thick with chaotic energy fluctuations. Frowning, I kick aside some unidentifiable debris and pick up a broken half of a wine bottle. 100-year-old wine, empty jewelry boxes. Don't tell me these are your welcome gifts. Silas casually responds as he slowly circles the arena area and takes in everything.
They know I won't show up, yet they're still playing a game of pretense. Would you like to guess the reason, kitten?
Either Ever is confident enough to think you'll accept their deal, or the deal is just a front. They're hiding something that can be used against you.
That's why I won't sit around waiting for them to make their move. People only show their hand when they're backed into a corner and desperate to survive.
Let's go! Silas stops walking, picks up a broken gun stock, still containing traces of protocol energy, and crushes it.
I prefer a direct, efficient approach.
Let's go! Don't get me wrong, I love card soft Silas and like the promised Silas that we got. The more sweet soft side Silas. I love it. It's great. It's fluffy and spicy in the sense of one of the promised cards. However, I love the brutality of main story Silas that we get to see where he's like, yeah, sure. It's just like, damn, bro. Love it. It's great. I rub my fingers along the energy residue on the wall, using my evil to sense the fluctuations in the air. What? Various energy signatures are intermingled. Although they're erratic, they're not particularly strong. If these were meant to deal the killing blow, they're underwhelming.
The real trump card is...
that. Nearby, a metallic wall completely collapses. From the dust and debris, multiple armed figures emerge. Their silhouettes are arranged in a staggered formation. An electrical current flicker to life. They reveal how the lower half of each figure is a mask made of mechanical components. It's integrated into their bodies. The energy readings are changing. Oh gosh, someone should make Silas in Cyberpunk 2077. I feel like Silas, like, if he were to fit in any AU, or like, if you wanted to play like any like character from another game in like your RPG, Silas would fit so much in a Cyberpunk like setting. 100%. Like, I can see it. In the blink of an eye, dozens of thin blue beams simultaneously lock onto our foreheads.
They've finally shown themselves.
Oh, that was Silas. Just before the beams could pierce us, Silas grabs me and pulls us back. The spot where we once stood is reduced to scorched earth. I'm just about to catch my breath when the beams converge on us again.
Get behind me.
Let's go. We're getting cut. Ooh. A red mist spreads out like a net. It lunges at the blue beams that are attacking us. The mist dissipates instantly as surging shockwaves and countless energy beams violently burst from all directions. Oh, bummer. Silas immediately creates another barrier of mist to shield us, but in the blink of an eye, most of it has already been destroyed. The energy beams, they can nullify your evil?
Antimatter weapons. They actually managed to get their hands on something interesting.
Oh. He wipes away the blood from his neck, but the wound shows no sign of healing. The figures raise their weapons at the same time and take aim again, yet Silas responds with a smile instead of being angry. He gathers a more powerful energy storm in his hand. This isn't good. They'll wear down Silas at this rate. Spotting my motorcycle nearby, I quickly dash towards it, using the scattered cover for protection. After another explosive blast, I race through the lingering dust cloud and return to Silas's side. The thundering roar of my bike engine envelops us. Come with me. The motorcycle rolls at full throttle as we weave through the N109 zone. The sound of gunfire is hot on our heels. I duck and dodge, the explosions around us wane. Silas sits back in the passenger seat. He wields his protocol weapon as if he's playing a shooting game. Are those really antimatter weapons? Silas, were they specifically designed to take you down?
They're just cheap knockoffs, kid. Keep your eyes on the road. Besides...
A group of shadowy figures closing in behind us fall as Silas's evil strikes them down.
I'm not alone. I have you.
Yeah! Go! I am gonna add that to my little... Two motorcyclists in the back close in from both sides. They're trying to slam into me at the same time. I'm just the driver who follows the traffic rules. Already at full throttle, I make a split-second decision and step on the brake. I let my motorcycle fall back to dodge their coordinated attack.
They're putting up quite a fight.
How are you planning to shake off these guys? They don't have the energy fluctuations I'd see from those monsters, nor do they show any signs of being modified. But their movements are mechanical and rigid. It's as if they're following someone's command. We don't have much time. They'll reach Sharon in 2 blocks.
You better not forget to turn. Let's not crash into it, kitten.
We're gonna get cutscene. The boundary of the no-killing zone is ahead. The last tainted street marks the line between sanctuary and hell. A perfect foolproof plan quickly forms in my mind as I push my motorcycle horsepower to its limit. True, entering with the leader of Vonakaina. Amidst the wild howls of our pursuers, I charge towards the laser barrier. Well, that means I may end up being a target with you. Time seems to slow down as the orange-red line seeps over the front wheel of my motorcycle. It washes over my bike and Silas, who's behind me. Clearly aware of the Sharon's rules, our masked pursuers stop before the boundary. They're forced to watch us slip away. Yeah, we've made a death bush. We turn and enter a deserted alley. My motorcycle finally gives out. Silas and I dismount. We ended up here after all. Oops. But at least I helped you shake off those pursuers.
I might have believed it was an accident if you didn't sound so enthusiastic.
Our faces suddenly appear on the district central screen. They're magnified dozens of times over. Oh no. In that same instant, the gunfire echoing throughout the killing zone falls silent. Then, the sudden air beams with passion as screams resound. They're celebrating, or maybe going wild over Silas's entrance.
You got what you wanted. There's no turning back now.
I just helped you out. It's time for you to return the favor. Go underground with me. We need to check and see if the old Gaia Research Center is really there.
A life debt is impossible to repay. But since you asked so nicely, kitten, do I even have a choice?
No. Besides this laughter still in the air, I navigate through the alley's debris and barricades and make my way towards the Sharon arena. Wait a minute. I'm starting to think we're planning to swoop in during the finals and catch everyone in your trap.
I would never do such a thing. I'm not nearly as clever as you are.
Hey, let's go. I'm waiting for that car cutscene. That's what I'm waiting for. I don't know if we get it later in the story though. Because we have about 4 chapters in this. I don't know if we get it a bit later. I think, considering the time, I may finish it off here. Yeah. I may finish it off there, considering... Let me check how long have we got left in the stream. Yeah. I am going to finish that gorgeous... We have started Death and Rebirth. So I am going to finish that here. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little stream. I wanted to... I know I said I was going to finish at 9:30. But sometimes when we do start those stories, it ends up going on longer than I think. So, I'm going to finish it now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the start of Death and Rebirth. We will be, when we get back to Deepspace, we will be playing through the rest of the story. And we will then, I think probably next is going to 100% be Veilguard. And then we'll do Inzoi, or maybe The Sims 3. Probably Inzoi. And then we'll go back to Deepspace. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I will see you guys in the next one.